The year is 1997. A fighting game named Beasterizer hits the arcades in North America. Developed by Rising, later to become Ating, the main uniqueness to this title is the ability to transform into half-human, half-animal creatures by activating the Beast Mode feature once you'd built up its in-game meter enough. Being in this mode would give you access to a plethora of new moves, as well as boost your character's strength and agility, which helped keep things fresh. Beasterizer received relatively positive reviews by critics and was similarly liked by gamers upon release. Later that year in North America, and shortly after the following year in 1998 for Europe, it got its debut port on the PlayStation. Retitled Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar Hyper Beast Duel in Europe. I'm not sure why we got the extra subtitle, but fuck it, it sounds awesome. And that's the game we're going to be taking a look at today. Bloody Roar Hyper Beast Duel on the Sony PlayStation. Now, I've talked a little bit about this game's sequel on my channel before, but I've never really discussed where the origins lie to one of my favourite fighting games of all time, Bloody Roar 2, The New Breed. So without further ado, let's take a look. Upon starting up the game, you're treated to an intro with a really fucking rad soundtrack. This is what fighting game intros need to be. Intense music, the visuals are a little questionable, but the atmosphere just makes you want to ram your fist into something. Well, it didn't come out right. Bloody Roar. Once you get to the title screen, you'll see some relatively standard features for fighting games. Arcade mode, versus mode, extra, watch, records, and options. But one selection on the main menu is unique to this game, and that's the ability to turn Beast Rave on and off. We'll cover what this does a little later in the review. So first off, let's start with the game mode that pretty much all fighters are based upon, Arcade. You have a choice of 8 different characters, each with their own unique beast alter egos. I like Greg, because Greg can kill people with his ass. But as tempting as that is, I'll just go with my favourite character, the one that I always choose in other Bloody Roar games. Baccarat, what? How in the bollocks do you get from this to this? This is the Baccarat that I know and love from every other Bloody Roar game. How in the fuck do you go from one to the other? Dark backstories aside, let's give old man Baccarat a shot. I'm sorry, what was that? One more time? Hey, Jimmy? Yeah, I think you're saying that wrong. While going through the arcade mode for the first time in a while, I definitely had some adjusting to do. I cannot overemphasize how much you really need timing here. It is key. Oh, come on, it was a little funny. However, I didn't quite realize this till pretty late into my venture, so once I got to certain points in the arcade mode where I kind of needed to understand this, I got my ass kicked over and 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 fuck this game. But I took a breath, sat back, and got adjusted to this in order to go on and beat the game. Okay, not quite. I don't overcome my rage that easily. Let me share 2 secrets with you that helped me rage my way to the final boss. Just before the fight starts, when the announcer is telling you to get ready, you can shuffle around the arena. During this time, you can actually move up against your opponent and mash the grab buttons, basically giving you a free grab before the word fight can even appear on screen fully. And there ain't dick your opponent can do about it. Cheap? Yes. But your morals fade pretty quick when you're playing like a dumbass and getting slaughtered. Second secret? Playing as Alice is basically the game's easy mode. Knowing these 2 things got me to the last stage in no time, but it was here that I finally had to learn the importance of timing. Before I acquired this skill, fights pretty much look like this. Constant punching at air, kicking at nothing, knowing I'm damn well not within range of a hit, but just hoping the computer makes a move to shift into my jabs. Not a very effective tactic. But after learning how to wait for the right timing and making sure I block anything coming my way before counterattacking, things quickly took a turn, and I was killing more little beasties than Peter. Low jab. So, I'm at the final stage, and holy tits on a stick, that little girl was trying to kill me! No. I can do this. Okay, gotta grab him. Dodge. See, it's just about timing. Get a hit. Dodge again. Get a hit. Okay, she blocked. See, that wasn't so bad. Oh, God, now she's a demon. Oh, this is bad. Very bad. Not good. Ouch. Ow. Ow. I'm fucked. Okay, I'm not quite the beast god I thought I was. But, after many, many tries, I heard the sound of beauty, wonder, elegance. The sound of dead little girl robot demon. After you finish the final stage, you get a unique short ending depending on which character you beat the game as. Some of these are a little lackluster, but... Wait. I just won. Oh my god! I'm fucking invincible! Oh yeah, watch out, world. You have a new leader! I don't need a game to live out my power fantasies, I can just do it in real life! I just beat that wretched little bitch! Oh, ain't nothing stopping me now! That's a double negative! Shut up! Nothing can stop me once I release my inner strength, and I shall rule this world! Am I a cat? Oh, what the fuck? So, other game modes then. The versus mode is pretty much what you'd think. Player versus player. You and a friend fight it out. The extra option will take you to a sub-menu where you can play through either time attack, survival, or practice mode. All three of these are pretty much what you would expect. I will just say, however, that I do recommend trying out practice mode every so often. Considering there aren't any in-game move lists, this will help you get acquired and experiment with your chosen fighter. Also, the practice mode has an impressive amount of computer options. Watch mode lets you pit computer against computer and can get pretty entertaining sometimes. And finally, records is pretty much what it sounds like, records of all the high scores. Oh, I almost forgot. Beast Rave. So what is Beast Rave? Well, when you're in Beast mode, you can hit the triangle button to enter Rave. This will give you some small boosts in speed and will make all the reset times of your moves very close to zero, but it will slowly deplete your Beast mode meter. Once this gets to nothing, the very next hit will knock you out of Beast mode. Oh, and just getting hit in general will deplete it as well, so keep an eye on it while fighting. So overall, Bloody Roar Hyper Beast Duel earns itself a score of 7.5 Death Kitties out of 10. It's a great fighting game with solid combat, a very awesome premise, a rad soundtrack, and excellent presentation. It does require some adjustment if you're transitioning to it from newer fighting titles with its lack of in-game move lists and patient timing needed, but it's definitely worth a look. As of recording this video, the average asking price on eBay is around £8 to £10 for UK folk like myself. You guys have no excuse. Just do it! Governor. However, for the freedom-loving USA crew, it's unfortunately a little harder to find, making its price slightly higher at around $20 to $30 and above. But, Bloody Roar, as well as the sequel, can currently be found on the US PlayStation Store for around $6 each. Which unfortunately isn't the case for the UK counterpart. So that concludes our look into the start of a fantastic gaming franchise. I appreciate all of you watching this video, and I'll see you in my next. Peace. I'm a kitty!